guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and you know how we do. There's always an update on Ye and his wife Bianca Sensori. We know that Kim is always doing something, always throwing something out there having to do with Ye. But what we love in this moment is the fact that Ye is not allowing Kim Kardashian and her shenanigans to disrupt his spiritual journey. I believe that Ye is in a phase of, the old has to die to create the new. I believe, honestly, that's a phase that he's in. And a part of killing that old is all those emotions, love, unconditional love that he had for Kim Kardashian, because the reality is she's not deserving of his unconditional love because there's no loyalty from her to him. She is just a taker. She's not someone who you can truly build an empire with. You will always having to with Kim, you would always have to look in the corner of your eye the moment that you're not on track with her mission statement. And as we know, and as our girl Candace has told us, but I said it first, Kim's principle when it comes to making money is that of a drug dealer. I don't care whose home my product ends up in. I don't care about the negative ramification that my product may have on you, on your family. Once I get the monies out of your pockets, that's the most important thing. Now, many people may argue and say, but Kim has a prison reform program where she helps a lot of people. That is true. She does help a lot of people. And there have been people in the system who needed that help that truly got the help they deserve by way of her. But at the same time, we cannot allow that to be a distraction, because in the same sense, we've seen Kim trying to get some of the most notorious criminals in history out of jail after they have committed some of the biggest frauds, biggest crime in history, like that gentleman, I believe his name is Philip, with that medical fraud. That fraud is the biggest fraud in America's history, and that is who Kim has been lobbying to get out of jail. As Megyn Kelly would say, Kim is busy getting criminals out of prison. And sometimes if you do in fact look into some of these cases, you would really ask, why is she fighting for the freedom of this individual? Also, something that we never heard her speak of, and this is why Donald Trump says Kim is disingenuous. The prison reform program that she now has, it was started by Ye, because Ye's intention was to rehabilitate people in these facilities who were about to get out, so that when they are released, they don't end up on the street without a job, without a career. So what Ye wanted to do was to set up, with the relevant authorities, he wanted to set up like a trade system, education system, and get companies on board to rehabilitate these prisoners once they leave prison. And if anyone who has been charged innocently where they're not able to fight their legal fees, Ye wanted to help with that. And Kim was like, wow, you're doing such an amazing job, can I help? And Ye was like, sure, you can help. But then Kim asked to take over the entire prison reform program, and Ye allowed her to with his guidance and help in the background. But Kim has never ever given Ye credit for that. And this is why Donald Trump believes that Kim is disingenuous, because her first successful program, the first successful person that she was able to help, Ye was the mastermind behind it all. And Ye was that one who penned that letter to Donald Trump, not Kim. Kim cannot write a good letter. No disrespect to her, but we've all seen that cease and desist that she sent to David Libenson, pretending to be a lawyer. Google could have done a far better job than that. But I just wanted to put the information out there because I know that some people are still not aware. even when you visited Donald Trump at his Mar-a-Lago mansion, it is said that that was one of the discussion that he brought up. He didn't appreciate the fact that Ye had started his prison reform program, allowed Kim to take it over in such a manner, overshadowed all of the hard work that he has done, and him not saying anything. Donald Trump still doesn't appreciate that about Ye or Kim. So that is that for that. So when it comes to Kim and Ye, we can tell that based on her history, she just has this habit of taking. Even now that she's not with him, she's still trying to take away from him. This time around, not only is she trying to take away from him, she wants to take away from his wife as well. And you might be asking, how is she trying to take away from his wife? Well, Bianca has put in the work. She wasn't obligated to Ye to help him, but she realized that this man was being left alone. He was in a place where he needed that support. And as they say, no man is an island. No man will ever stand alone. Bianca was Ye's refuge and hiding place. Jason Lee told us that, after everything, he was at Bianca's apartment every day. She provided that refuge for him. When everyone bailed on him, Bianca took the books, she took the accounts, she took the checkbook, and she did not write herself a check. She was like, what is this check going out for? What is this? Who is this person getting paid? And she was able to tighten up all the loose ends in just a few days. She was able to correct a lot of wrongs just in a few weeks. And that is what made Ye realize that this woman in such a short time is doing so much for me, even more than what my ex-wife has failed to do for me. Because let's be honest, we're not perfect. We all do make mistakes. And what Ye did to many is a mistake. But at the same time, I believe that Kim could have helped. She could have helped in the sense wherein she ensured that he had some type of refuge. Like, hey, my door is always open to you. You can come for dinner, breakfast. The kids will be here. Because we know that Ye's kids are his world. They are his therapy and everything. So she could have created a haven for him at that point, a safe place, a safe space. But instead, she's, saying that when Ye made his racist comment, and the comment, first of all, was not even racist. She said that when Ye made his racist comment, she didn't shower for days, but that's a lie, because we have evidence that she was changing her outfit, still going to different venues. We know she's not going to show up at these venues looking or smelling stinky, so that's a lie. She said that she hasn't changed her clothes or taken a bath, which is a lie. We have proof, because even after that, she got slammed for, still promoting Balenciaga. After that, she was there promoting Balenciaga. I'm not saying that she wasn't negatively affected at any point in time, but I don't believe it was to the extent as she's making it seems. We know that she tries to make everything about herself, even when it has absolutely nothing to do with her. She still tries to make it about her. So if she only understood that, the world doesn't evolve around her, what Ye was going through at that point was, his pain and not her, to use it as a moment of opportunity to make more money or to, victim blame. But she did that anyway, because that is what she's accustomed to. Use every downfall as an opportunity, just as how she used her sister Courtney wedding as a business opportunity. She used the moment of Ye's lowest point as a business opportunity to be at the top of the ladder at Balenciaga. For her, it was a good thing until she realized that karma had a plan. Every time I remember that, you know what went down with Balenciaga right after they canceled Ye. I'm like, karma always has a plan. So Kim thought she would have captured that position at Balenciaga, but karma had a greater plan. Balenciaga was exposed for child exploitation. It took a lot of hard work by people across the world. They were able to get some type of results from standing up together. Balenciaga still reigns today. We have a lot of celebrities that supports them just the same. So I mean, that is not going anywhere. I think that with time Balenciaga will slowly rebuild. But I must say though, for Ye, he is keep on he's gonna keep on keeping on. He's gonna remain focused on his spiritual journey, because he has to shed that, all of that old, that negatively affected him. We're not talking about his talents and his gifts and all of that. No, everything that no longer serves him, he has to shed that, and he has to let go of past trauma and truly heal, in order not to end up back in a situation like what he was in a few months ago. So being out there in Tokyo, Japan, gives him the opportunity to do so, and staying away from Kim Kardashian and her media drama. Now more than ever, we understand why he's in Japan with a phone that only works when it is connected to the internet, which means that his phone doesn't have a plan on it, no roaming service. If he picks up his phone and Google or Firefox accidentally opens, unless he's connected to the internet, he will not see an article about Kim talking about him. So I believe, that is intentional to help him and avoid all the unwanted distractions, so that he can just focus on the things that matters the most, which is him. That's what I believe. So that's all I had to say about that. Let me know what your thoughts are about Ye, with him, just staying on the path, on his journey to healing and his spirituality, because I believe that this is a spiritual journey for him, and he's determined to make it right for him. Not for you, not for I, for him. I believe he's determined to make it right for him. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and see you all next time. Bye, guys.